What is up, everybody? We are back with another reactions video, and today we're going to be reacting to my boy Mori, which we haven't reacted to one of his videos in a minute, and he's just been like pumping these videos out like crazy. So I think it'd be good for us to get some reactions in of some of the kind of craziest videos that he's recently uploaded that I find interesting. And so if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely like, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what y'all think. So yeah, without a further ado, I think we should get into this video.
PSA, ladies and gentlemen, if you or anybody you know who watches my content are soft, sensitive, gets easily offended, or just has that special ability to whine about literally anything that might hurt their feelings, please do leave the channel immediately, promptly, swiftly. This is just a PSA for those of you who have been steadily whining in my comments about everything I say anytime I upload, but still continue to watch the content. It's quite annoying, and I really don't understand why you would continue to watch someone's content of which you don't even like. I mean, it's truly mind-bending, shocking. So if that's you, unsub, leave, because I really don't want to be the guy out here contributing to your massive therapy bills because you're traumatized and heartbroken by the things you see online. I really don't want to be that guy. But anyway, with that being said, that PSA, let's get right into today's content. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so kind of a crazy day today, considering the video I just posted this morning titled, "I'm sorry, forgive me, the biggest mistake of my career." If you haven't seen that yet, go check it out. And in other news, apparently Corey Kenshin just featured me in his latest video today titled, "This Creep Wants Me Bad." And to be honest, this is something I did not expect. This came way out of left field. So I'm gonna be reacting to Corey Kenshin reacting to me reacting to him. So reactception, this is a first for me. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I also learned that I was being canceled. I was getting canceled on TikTok. I don't keep TikTok on my phone. I told y'all. Y'all
smart as fuck, bro. Corey Kenshin is smart as hell to not keep that devil of a demonic app that is essentially allegedly Chinese spyware. However, for me, I'm way too deep in the rabbit hole. It's over for me. They know my age, my weight, my race, my gender, when I sleep, when I take a shit. Bro, I'm pretty much cooked. It's over.
I need to keep these social media distractions off of your phones. So I didn't even know the scale of what was happening. Someone hits my phone, sends me a TikTok. I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, this is from when I got my hair done. Okay. I don't know if it's the new samurai. I don't know if it's just people.
Y'all new samurai need chill.
Are preying on my downfall. I don't know who it is.
And bro, it's just trolls, rage baiters, haters, and likely people who aren't even samurai, bro. They just want to literally catch you slipping in the worst possible moments.
These suckers took the clip, slowed it down, and then zoomed in of me looking at her butt. When I first got sent the clip, I was like, I shrugged it off. I'm like, man. And then someone came up to me at the store. It was like, bro, you know they canceling you on TikTok. They talking about you the booty looker.
You the booty looker.
Really out here calling this man the booty licker? Wait, pause. The booty looker. My bad.
I went my family, like they're like, Corey, what is he talking about? I'm like, wait, is this actually happening? And then I'm getting YouTube video recommendations hitting my algorithm.
Here it comes.
Hitting my algorithm.
Caught looking at booty meat. Oh,
that's crazy.
Booty meat just got back on the platform. Corey Kenshin is being canceled for the dumbest reason possible.
Indeed. It was very dumb.
Let's proceed with the clip.
Let's be honest here. That's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but people are in sort of a debate in comments.
Look at these comments. Bye. I didn't recognize him at first. Oh, wait. I think they were just saying that I look good with my new hair. Which
indeed, I mean, the finished product was fire, bro. Kira, bro, she really did a fantastic job. Not gonna lie.
Guys.
Please stop this madness.
In this part of the video, right, we saw Corey Kenshin getting his hair braided. And by the way, he made this video. Apparently his hair was getting caught in his headphones, and apparently he needed somebody to braid his hair.
Shout out to Kira. I'm so sorry all of this, you got dragged into all this. She asked me, can she record the process? It would help her business. And me being me, the most private guy ever. I'm like, you know what? If this is gonna help your business, if this is like, you know, gonna get you some new customers, get some traction, let's do it.
Good guy, Corey, bro. But what do we all know? What is that old saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Unfortunately, in this world, if you go out of your way to do a good deed for somebody who's in need of help, some way, somehow, in the worst possible timing ever, somebody will be lurking in the shadows, prowling in the dark like a rabid, stinky, basement-dwelling predator out to get you. There will always be people out there waiting and preying on your downfall. I mean, it never fails to amaze me. Of them cheeks.
Cap it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're gonna get to that. Talk about some. Hold on.
Hey man, Corey, bro, it's all right. We're all men, brother. We all have testosterone, bro. We're straight. Listen, man, like I said in that video, bro, I'm here to take all the heat. I'm here to take all the bullets, bro. I'm your shield, bro. You know, I was your lawyer, your defense attorney, bro. I was just not about to let this happen, bro. Not on my watch.
Hold on. All right, let me defend myself.
Why are we acting brand new for the internet, bro? Like, let me rewind that. Hold up.
Period.
Come on,
Perfect. Perfect place.
Like, well, hold up. Now, okay, he lit. I mean, bro, hold up. This frame right here. I'm telling you, bro, this is why it was a hard defense, but I made it. I won the case. But I swear to God, this frame right here with him looking down, look at his lips, bro. It was just in the most worst timing possible, bro. I swear.
I'm not gonna lie. The lip lick was crazy, but that was a totally unrelated event. Okay. I
Sure it was, Corey. Sure it was.
was chewing gum. My lips got a little dry. I licked the lip. Before she even got in front of me, I was already looking that way. There's a camera right in front of me. So I'm trying not to like look at the camera and be awkward. I'm like looking at other areas of the room.
Hey man, listen, I'm all with Corey right now, bro. Like he said, he was chewing gum. It's unrelated, bro. It had nothing to do with Kara walking towards the angle of which his eyes could see them cheeks, bro. It had nothing to do with that at all, bro. You know, he just so happened to be looking down at the angle of which her booty meat would have been within full range view and chewing gum, and I guess his gum got a little dry, if that makes sense, and he started to lick his lips to compensate for the amount of dryness. Yeah, we're gonna
Look, already her butt is still behind me. Y'all taking that clip and blowing it up that much?
I promise you, it was not me, bro. That shit had millions and millions and millions. Saw that shit, bro. Like, before I even got to it, everybody had made their videos, and I was like, why is it so big, bro? Are people really coming at this man for looking at like cheeks on a Thursday noon?
Yo, that's crazy.
Like, every guy does this every day at least once. Bro wasn't even staring. He just took a quick glance. Actually, never mind. He was chewing his gum. His eyes were already there before she even got there. What am I saying? Corey is completely innocent in this, and anybody trying to prey on this man's downfall will get packed up.
Y'all will get packed up.
Y'all need to find something to do. If I do come back to get my twist redone, we can't record it. Destiny, I was trying to hit your TikTok next. I don't know if we can do that. My community, and I'm not even gonna say my community, I don't know where this started. I don't know.
I promise you, it was just rage baiters on TikTok, bro. I don't even know where it came from either. I'm thinking gooners out there who have like this specific special eye for catching people off guard in like semi-thirsty moments will clip anything and everything for a viral moment, and it just so happened to work this time. So yeah. Anyway, though, that was pretty much the end of that segment of Corey, I guess, reacting to the video I made about him and me reacting to him now reacting to me. Appreciate the cameo and the feature in this video, Corey. Very much appreciated. But yeah, honestly, bro, this situation was highly exaggerated, bro. Whether he did or didn't doesn't matter at this point, bro. It was completely innocent. Man's a man, testosterone, like I said, and he's straight, and yeah, he's a grown man. Anyway, hope you guys all enjoyed.
Yeah, yo, I think that's crazy for people to try and cancel Corey for that, because that's so dumb, bro. Bro literally just got back to YouTube, and people already doing that. It's like, come on, man. Come on, that's crazy. That's dope though that Corey saw Mori's video about him. I think that's really dope. That's really dope because, like I said, I'm a big fan of Mori, and I think Mori's a great YouTuber. So, But without a further ado, let's get into the next one.
Alright, ladies and gents, so before this video starts, I want everybody to hit the like button and comment down below, as it does help the channel, it helps the video get into the algorithm. Also, everybody head on over to the Discord server community. That is the Mori community, where everybody gets to chat and chop it up. You get to submit video ideas. We've got multiple channels in here. You get to submit selfies.
Go check out his Discord for the Mori community.
And for those of you who love anime, and many other more channels. So come on over, swing by, I don't know, connect with the community, chop it up. And with that being said, let's get into the video. Now, recently I saw this video of Kodak Black, yes, the rapper from Florida, floating around of him drugged up in the middle of the street eating chicken, and it really just disturbed me. I know he's had a long running drug issue and he's been addicted to all kinds of drugs, perks, molly, meth, coke, and the like, but this is just getting way too much now.
Free advertisement, you over there recording the wrong thing. Take a seat next to him, take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food, enjoy that. Take a seat next to him, brother.
Yo.
See, as somebody who grew up with a lot of crackheads in my neighborhood, bro, I know exactly what this look is. I know exactly what this man is going through right now, bro. With him vigorously licking his fingers, eating chicken, and literally in the middle of the road and staring off into the void, of which is typical crackhead behavior. This should raise high alarm and significant red flags for the people who are around him, who allegedly care about him. His friends, his family members, I don't know, his manager. How are you letting one of your biggest, most successful artists or people in your family, the person who you're getting most of your money from, your financer, your star, be out here looking like this with a multi-$100,000 chain around his neck, out here vulnerable as hell? Like, this is a walking lick. He's not even walking, he's a sitting lick.
Hold on, bro. I want to be part of that shit, bro. Bro, I want to join that, bro. For the people.
It's just sad as hell how people are just sitting around filming him, laughing at him, and not even trying to help him up, get off the street. See, that's one of the things I hate about modern society, is how everybody always wants to pull out their phone and film somebody else instead of actually helping them. We live in an era of clout chasers, attention seekers, narcissistic mouth breathers, and honestly, it's just really sad, and it's no surprise as to why this man can't get actual help.
Boy, you want something, though?
What's going on?
Bro, what the hell did he just do? Like, what did I just see Kodak do?
Boy, you want something, though?
Yeah, nah, this man's high as shit.
Jesus.
Like, do you see, bro? Yeah, oh my god, I wish this were fake, bro. I wish this were a skit, but nah, bro, this man is really a junkie. He's an actual crackhead. In fact, me using the term crackhead, bro, is probably highly inaccurate, because what's going on in 2025 with the drugs these people are coming up with and taking and ingesting into their bodies, I don't even know. I can't even keep up. PSA, for those of you who don't know, I don't drink. Well, actually, that's a lie. I drink occasionally, but I definitely do not smoke. I don't pop pills. I don't eat edibles. I don't watch X-rated content. I really just try to keep my mind and body pure from all kinds of toxic substances, because I see how successful people out here quickly devolve into madness and chaos when they don't keep track of their mind.
What's going on? Sounding like that. What the hell going on?
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, that's highly disturbing, man. Very disturbing. Here we have another video of Kodak sparking up some unknown substance.
Damn, bro, this is what. There you go. Say them go out like 10 minutes, man. Shut the fuck up. Definitely ain't going out like 10 minutes.
That's crazy. Somebody just said, in case you guys couldn't understand his accent, don't go out like DMX, the commenter said on the live stream. And he said, shut the F up. I'm definitely not going out like DMX, which is ironic as hell, because DMX, I believe he passed away from OD, like an overdose on some type of drug. And here we have methed up, not even methed up, although Kodak has said he's done meth before, but drugged up Kodak, who's addicted to all kinds of narcotics, talking about, I'm not gonna go out like DMX. Like, boy, you probably are on a fast track to going out like DMX while you're still in your 20s. Meanwhile, DMX passed in his 50s. Like, bro, at this rate, you might not even make it to 30.
He a legend, though. Well, bitch, I'd rather go out like DMX and go out like.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God, this guy is drugged the fuck
Oh my
up.
goodness
He can't even finish a complete
gracious.
sentence without falling over and legs wobbling from all the narcotics probably in his system. Son really said,
The fuck?
like, bro, what in the world?
I do be feeling like DMX though a lot of time. I been saying, get him, bro, chest, he said. Like, no, bitch. Like, no, bitch, I heard it.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, this time I cannot be your translator because I have no idea what the fuck this man just said. Like, we can rewind.
I been saying, get him, bro, chest, he said. Like, no, bitch. Like, no, bitch, I heard it.
Nah, man, this man's on some druggy mumble talk that I just can't really understand, bro. So apologies for that. But you have somebody in the comments saying, what drugs even do this? Like, what is he on? Somebody said Molly. Another person said Flocka. Another person said all of them. Somebody
That's
said
crazy.
too much Molly fried his brain. Somebody said he raps about taking meth and perks. Dude is probably up for days at a time. Meth, pills, fake pills. Somebody said on Land in Hell, he says he smokes a lot of methamphetamine. So I mean, he's clearly rapped about the stuff. He's talked about it in, you know, previous live streams, and clearly it's no secret that he's a druggie at this point, and it's sad.
I know I tell the bitch. I done told y'all. I done told y'all I fucked with them. I done told y'all I did meth before.
Told you, he literally has admitted to taking meth before. Bro's an actual meth head.
Told me like the fuck, bro. I ain't in that shit, but I ain't around no cocaine or fuck. They just cocaine crazy. How the fuck?
He says cocaine is crazy, but meth is not. He wouldn't take cocaine, but he's definitely taking meth. All right, bro.
These people got no body count, none of that shit, bro. 2023, fam. This shit bogus as fuck. They plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like, I'm Haitian. I mean, and then it's just like my era and shit, bro. Like, hell no, like, man, you better off saying that, okay, you drink weed, you smoke weed, or did Molly or whatever type shit, or you pop pill. Even though that ain't cool. That ain't cool in itself. None of this shit cool, I mean, but
It's just crazy how, and by the way, this clip was from 2023, so it's 2025 now, so he's probably on harder drugs, but it's crazy how, you know, back when I was a kid, right, like, if you were to say any of this, I was on any of these hard drugs, right, aside from coke, you would be seen as a legit crackhead, druggie, junkie, nobody wanted to be around. Now we're just, like, casually out here flexing and flaunting about all the drugs we're taking, bro, popping pills, perks, Molly, apparently meth is in now, like, that's crazy. All kinds of methamphetamines and narcotics. I mean, legitimately at this point in time, you people have no say. The ones who are doing these drugs, you have no right to clown any type of crackheads or meth heads out here when you're doing the same, basically the same amount of drugs, or if not worse. Here we have the famous Zias and Kodak Black link up collaboration that they did about 2 to 3 years ago, where he was high as a fucking kite.
Initial is on your left thumb.
shit say Kodak.
This liquid socket's initial is on your left
Like, that moment was so unexpected and random that they just could not contain their laughter, bro. Like, they knew he was high as shit, but the fact that he decided to pull up some kind of nature documentary on his phone, I don't know what the hell he was doing. But yeah, I mean, shit, like, it just seems like everybody thinks this is a joke. Nobody really cares. And I'm pretty sure maybe 1 or 2 people have told him, bro, you need to hop off the drugs. You need to be in rehab. And, you know, Kodak's his own man. You can't really force anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. Like, legitimately, you cannot help people who don't want to help themselves. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think about Kodak's possible eventual crash out, OD, you know, him actually dying from drugs? Because at this rate, bro, I don't see him living much longer. I don't see him making it to 30 or past 30, but that's just my opinion. You may have a different one. Also, just as a reminder, like I said at the beginning of the video, do join up in the community. You can post selfies, like I said
Sir,
before. You can,
y'all join up in that Mori
you know,
community
feel
if
chef
you
and
are
wanna
a
cook and you
fan.
wanna post post food pics, you can do that as well. We do have a lot of fat motherfuckers in the server. Trust and believe that. For the anime people, if you want to talk about anime, we got a channel for that. For the fitness people like myself, I provide a lot of fitness tips as well. But, you know, for other people in there, come join up. We got a lot of people in there. And last but not least, most importantly, this is the channel where you can submit all video ideas. I pretty much get all my video ideas from here. For the people complaining in my comment section saying, oh my god, you're making commentary slop, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. I get my video ideas from my community, the people who support and watch my content. So if you're mad about that, I don't know what to tell you. Toughen up, buttercup. Stop being sensitive. Don't come at me, come at the community members. This is what people want to see. Like, literally, I had one comment in my Reddit video about main character syndrome. Bro said, oh my god, it's so disheartening to see Mori creating commentary slop content. I'm just like, bitch, what? I'm actually having fun creating content again. Funny shit that everybody likes, and you're calling it slop. Like, what the fuck? What more do you want from me? Good god. Anyway, join up. Links are down.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy to call Mori's art slop. Like, what? Come on now, that's crazy. That's just mind-boggling to me. But we're gonna go ahead and get into another one. That's crazy though. And I just gotta say, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. That shit. Don't drink. Like, that's just not cool, bro. Like I feel bad for Kodak. Like, that really kind of upsets me because I enjoy Kodak's music, and even growing up, I enjoyed it. And just knowing that he's taken not a good route at all is very upsetting, you know? Like, that's very upsetting. So, but yeah, without a further ado, let's go ahead and get into the next one. Oh, not this one. Here we go. We'll do this one.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so within the last 48 hours, Kanye West has officially crashed out. Like, I genuinely believe this is the worst PR stunt he's ever done in his entire career. And I genuinely believe he's just gotten to the point to where he just genuinely does not care anymore. He's officially said, F it, I'm going balls to the wall. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm gonna do what I want. I'm gonna feel how I feel and say what I say. I suppose whatever the hell he's been going through in his life has pushed him to the edge, to the point to where he has now pulled up in a impromptu interview with a streamer slash YouTuber by the name of DJ AtomicGawdz, who originally blew up off of the War in Chirac YouTube channel and who now runs the Academy YouTube channel and the DJ AtomicGawdz YouTube channel. He also posts on Instagram too, mostly hip hop rap community related content. However, lately he's got into contact with Kanye and met him at his hotel room, right? Kanye provided the location, the deets, and this is what happened.
How you doing, brother? Good, chill. That's crazy. Kept it light. Man.
So as you can see, DJ AtomicGawdz is actually stepping into Kanye's hotel room before he actually flew off to Japan for, I suppose, a weekend getaway. But later in the interview, when DJ AtomicGawdz got acquainted with Kanye, meeting him for the first time in his life, I mean, he had to be nervous, right? You know, he was getting a little comfy on the couch, wondering where they were going to do the interview, what shot they were going to get, how everything was going to go down, right? Kanye goes off to another room to, you know, put on his outfit, because that's what celebrities typically do. They have outfits that they don't wear to an interview. They get ready with makeup, a fresh set of clothes, you know, do their hair, etc., etc. Pretty standard stuff for celebrities. So Kanye goes off into the other room, and then this is what basically happens when he finally comes back out.
Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
Yes, Kanye came out of the room with a all-black KKK outfit. From top to bottom, the cone head and the infamous full-body robe drapes and everything. I mean, listen, Kanye, bro. At this point, you gotta understand that most people will look at this and be like, you've lost your complete fucking mind. I mean, I have
You've
my
lost
theories
your
as to
complete-
why Kanye's doing this, right? I'm not really gonna get too deep into it. You know, they say Kanye's manic. They say Kanye's crazy. But at this point, I genuinely believe Kanye West knows exactly what he's doing. And I think he's just a troll. I think he's a provocateur. I think he wants the attention. And, you know, I do think he has a way of exposing a lot of corruption in society, the music industry, people blackballing him, corporate espionage, fraudulent activities, the people and puppeteers of the music industry and who actually runs shit. Like, I get all of that. You know, this is nothing new. Kanye's been doing this for decades, right? Just in different ways, platforms, in his music, on TV, on Instagram, on Twitter, on different social media platforms. But at this point, I don't know what kind of strat is going on here. Why does he have a black KKK robe on? It's just all so confusing.
Now, do you want to talk to me or stand when I'm here?
Bruh, academic.
He looks so
He
stunned.
doesn't even know where to look, bro. Do you see this? Let's zoom in right now. Look at this man's.
Yo.
I'm letting you set this on right now.
Bro, this man was so caught off guard. He said, I mean, I'm gonna let you shoot the line right now, bro, because they were setting up the shot for the interview. But it was just so crazy how this man was caught off guard. Like, he really didn't know what to expect. He didn't know how to react. It's just honestly fucking hilarious.
Nah, you know, funny thing is I really wanted to wear it yesterday, but I thought they would, like, put me in the hospital for my outfit.
You think? Now, later in this interview, Kanye goes on to rant about how he believes people would actually use him dressing up as a KKK member as a means to put him in a hospital, I suppose, under a 5150, right? Where you forcibly lock somebody up under a mental health crisis, right? This was the strategies used against Britney Spears and lately as well, Wendy Williams, I believe. However, in this case, Kanye West believes that this may have been a possibility for him given the attire he supposedly wanted to wear in public.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they would put me in the hospital for my outfit. So even let's say I'm watching the video, and I'm like, who do you think, like, someone knocks on the door, that's what the tweet said, or the video said. Who do you think that is? And what do you think? Obviously, you said they're saying things that, how you feel at the moment?
Honestly, just watching this right now again, because I watched the entire stream the day it was aired, feels so surreal because you can see Kanye West's eyes through the mask, and I don't know what the hell Academics was thinking in this moment. His heart must have been racing. It must have been so surreal just talking to a legend like Kanye West, one of the greatest musicians of all time in hip-hop, rap, and just pop in general, right? Contemporary music, knowing full well that under that KKK outfit is Kanye West, just looking at him through the mask. It's just weird as fuck, man. Good God.
And some people might feel like you're rough like feathers. Well, who do you think would bear that much that they would want to threaten your life? Because you do feel like your life is a living threat, right?
Yeah, I think I definitely when I started.
Bro, I gotta pause, bro. This feels like a late night Adult Swim episode. I swear to God, it feels like one of those fever dreamish ass, mind bending, out of this world Adult Swim episodes you would catch as a kid when you were been supposed to be asleep, but your parents didn't know you were still awake, and you would see some shit like this on TV and be confused as hell.
Boston rap for my kids. I definitely feel. I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know I wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
But later in this interview, Kanye goes on to a long rant about our tiny hatted friends in the Middle East. He talks about Kim Kardashian, you know, his baby mother. He talks about Cardi and I believe Travis leaving him off the album because of the people who control them, telling them that they couldn't put Kanye on the album because of his recent antics or, you know, the general image he has right now going on. And obviously the people who control these record labels obviously are of a certain lineage or religion or group that that Kanye West has been repeatedly disrespecting. So that's another component of that. But an important part of this interview with DJ AtomicGawdz, he begins to ask Kanye, what happened to being a Christian in Sunday service? How did you go from that all the way to now where you are now, you know, being a provocateur, you know, saying everything you're saying about the Jews, and back to making secular music, and with the whole Bianca Sensori situation. Basically, he's made a complete 180 to an entirely different personality now.
Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that year? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes or what do you then realize? I'm evil. It's the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody can tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
This was the most awkward part of the interview. Kanye went on the tangent of expressing how he feels, and DJ AtomicGawdz is just looking at this man through the mask, you know, into his eyes like, completely understand, Kanye, I understand. Everything you're saying right now makes complete and total sense. I'm just happy for the interview. Nah, I'm just playing. Yo, shout out to DJ AtomicGawdz for even actually making this interview happen, because that's crazy. I don't think many people in this world could even get into contact with Kanye, much less have a full-blown hour interview with this man. But as for the rest of the interview, Kanye begins to start throwing around a whole lot of F-word slurs, and I'm not talking about the F-word curse. I'm talking about the one that starts with F and rhymes with maggot. I cannot show that on my channel for obvious reasons, but Kanye begins to throw that around about 100 different times throughout the duration of the interview. So yeah, but honestly, I'm surprised the original interview is still up. I mean, at the time of this recording, the video has over 1 million views on YouTube. So yeah, guys, do let me know your thoughts and opinions down below about this. What do you think about Kanye? I don't know if this would be considered a crash out. Bro was out here dressed up in a full black KKK outfit in an interview with DJ AtomicGawdz, talking about the tiny hat people and, you know, Cardi and Kardashians and the music industry and corporations blackballing him. Like, you know, crazy timeline we're in. And yeah, I'm just not shocked anymore at what I see every day happening in this world. But yeah, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, found this informative. Drop a like, of course, comment down below, and until next time, everybody, stay safe out there.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely wild of Kanye. Like, I know Kanye's been on his little terror recently, but oh man, that's just crazy. I feel bad for him, because I think if I'm talking, you know, if I'm not wrong, like with him losing his mom and everything, and you know, that takes a big toll on a person, and that's no excuse for what he does, or, you know, all that, but that's crazy. But hey, if y'all enjoyed the video, definitely like, subscribe, and definitely leave a comment. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know if y'all thought that was crazy, you know, which ones y'all thought was the most craziest between the Kanye, the Corey, and can't think of the other one, but y'all know. But hey, we'll catch you guys in the next video, and stay safe out there.